It just kills it. We're live. Pam, can you get the topic going so we can dive into this?
I got it up.
And get it going.
Do our greetings yet?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Right.
I got it up. So tonight's
Somebody- now you gotta do
well,
it like
we didn't even
Tony.
do our introduction.
Since you sitting in Tony,
Otis,
chair,
yeah.
you gotta talk like Tony.
You got to talk like Tony and use your
Talk
phone.
like Tony and use your phone. You gotta deep your voice. You gotta put some glasses on. Drop the Tony on
What I gotta say? We just doing introductions. Yeah.
Good people.
The famous Mr. Nobody.
Megan Tony.
Megan Tony.
Megan Tony.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Killer, the Peaceful Killer.
Hey y'all, Stace at Kanye South.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Pam.
Newcomer, Braun, how y'all doing?
He ain't new here.
I am new.
He be live in the comments.
Right.
Shit, what's happening? This boy King Pen, what's happening?
And this your boy She.
Shit.
I like that. I like that.
It's Ja here in the building. Let's get it.
All right. Tonight's topic is the power of loyalty in relationships.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun,
All right.
dun.
So I guess we just start around. What does
Dun.
loyalty mean to you?
Okay, so I just this is what it says on
Webster
Google.
Dictionary
In a
says.
relationship, loyalty means being committed to your partner, demonstrating faithfulness, honesty, and support, even during challenging times. Essentially, being someone your partner can consistently rely on and trust through thick and thin. It involves respecting their feelings, protecting their privacy, and not betraying their confidence.
So what I did, I actually posted the question to quite a few people, and I did that. I did it for different age groups too,
Okay.
and people who have been married over 20 plus years as well. So I would say,
Anybody have a story about the loyalty that they want to talk about? Start us off.
well, I was finna go and read some of the comments that I got, because I know like these people, they don't be it's past their bedtime. So this response was emotional loyalty is when you have a deeper commitment to someone or something. The feelings are intertwined together. A physical loyalty can be a little tricky because you speaking of someone or something physical that the eyes may deceive you, but nevertheless, when you have a physical loyalty, it means regardless of what the eyes see or how time changed things, what's embedded within the heart still remains. So that was one comment. Another comment was this person. She said, loyalty is giving your trust to the person you trust, not just to your loved ones, but to those who give you a positive outlook. It is more than loyalty if you trust it completely. Emotional loyalty is when you are hurt a lot will cause you deep thoughts compared to physical loyalty, because physical loyalty can pretend to be honest, but it means lying. Emotional loyalty is more damaging to your mind and will cause a loss of trust in the person you gave your loyalty to. And then here's another one. She said, loyalty to me means someone that is respectful in front and away from you. Someone that would stand in the gap if someone tried and play you. Also, someone that could balance out your thoughts when you are overwhelmed and disconnected. As for emotional loyalty, I feel like our bond is our bond. I guide you, you guide me. For the physical aspect, it's being one with the desires you have for yourself as the person I'm in love with, and making sure you feel respected and loved on and off the court.
Well said. Well said. Well, Big Corey, being that this was a topic that you tossed up out here,
What was the question?
let's get your stance on it, brother.
What was the question?
Loyalty, the glue that holds love together. Like, what is your stance on loyalty?
I mean, loyalty is like, well, to me, it's like trust, honor, respect, and all that shit with a purpose. I mean, it's no good if it's fake or it's half-assed. So, you either all in or get the fuck out.
Agreed.
I think loyalty in this generation is based on like, well, what can you do for me? What can I get? It should be. What's the word I'm trying to think? Without stipulations. I think if you say you're loyal to someone, it should be in the good, in the bad. It should be when the person up or when they're down. And I just really don't see that a lot anymore. Not like, old school, your grandma and your grandfather, they was together 50, 60 years. I think social media plays such a big part in relationships now that the lines are just blurred. People say they're loyal, but then they seek validation and attention online.
They need to see it.
Because your actions say otherwise.
Facts.
And that comes the physical part of it. A lot of people attribute the physical part of loyalty to the connection that two people have. It's also what you portray. So if you're physically loyal to a person, you represent that person in the right light. Maybe friend or girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. You're representing that person in the right light. If I go out with my homeboys, I'm not going to be out here slushed or making myself, look unpresentable because I got to keep it together for the friends that I'm with. If I got a partner, I'm not going to be out here misbehaving a certain kind of way because I represent that person. Remaining loyal to somebody emotionally and physically takes a lot because, as you said, social media kind of skewed that line. Everybody tossed that word out there, and it's trending. I'm a loyal person, and they don't know what it looks like. They don't know what loyalty looks like to a situation. You could be loyal to a fault where you're committing yourself to something that, isn't for you. You're being loyal to something that, doesn't work for you. Now you look stupid. So how do you work your discernment in that matter where, you're directing your loyalty to the right thing or the right person or the right situation? Trust is a big part in that. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we all suffer with trust issues based off past traumas and things that, we've been through. We all suffer with trust issues. How could we be loyal to something that we don't trust? I mean, that's a complicated thing. Like, how do you get to that point where you're saying, okay, I trust you enough to let go and represent you in this light? Because you don't want to be loyal to something without a doubt and it doesn't represent you the right way.
Some people think loyalty is a convenience. They do it when it's convenient for them.
Right. That's why low key I hate the word loyalty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be different.
True.
Why is that?
Loyalty?
What would you call it?
This shit sounds stupid to me.
It does.
Loyalty is like the way the world puts it out there, especially when they come to the conversation with love versus loyalty. Like, I'd rather have loyalty than love. That shit sound dumb as hell.
It does, because if you love me, you're going to be loyal to me.
Exactly.
Right.
That's the thing. Cause
They go hand in hand.
That's not
like,
true.
you
You can be disloyal to somebody that you love.
And don't love them?
I agree.
That really,
Yes.
I don't think if
Then that's
it
not
happens
true
all
love
the
then.
time.
But then that's not love then.
I don't think that's love.
That's not love.
If you go outside and
It goes back to what you said about people.
Microphone.
It goes back to what you say about convenience and people only loving you for what you can do for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a contract that says,
but
I do this for you. I go hand in hand with you. I go 50-50 with you if
That's another
you
topic
do
too.
this for me.
But true love don't come with stipulations.
It's unconditional.
It's unconditional.
That's what I was gonna get to.
It's-
That whole
it has
unconditional.
agape.
Because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
an example.
It's
It's
like,
a
what if-
conditional love. Like,
If I can't love you because you do this for me, I love you because I love you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always got to be romantic
Good, the
love.
bad, the pretty,
It
the
could
ugly.
be, I love you, my brother. I love you, my sister.
Adult
Ain't nobody
love.
walk around. I love you to you.
Back my damn show like that again for loyalty.
I say
Yes,
a
we
lot
have
of
come
people. I tell this to, and people they think about it and then they say it makes sense because to me, adult love is stipulated. It's not pure. It comes with experience of what you've been through, what you done did to somebody else, and what they feel. But when it comes to pure, unconditional, just everything that's all you can only get that from a child.
I agree.
That's real, basically.
'Cause-
That's
So
what I'm
basically,
saying.
I
saying
agree.
nobody don't love nobody.
They don't.
It's
Not
always
unconditionally?
It's a
The
problem.
type of love.
It's a
It's a
certain
problem.
extent, yeah.
Yeah.
To a certain, because like
Or my
I
dog.
disagree.
I got puppies.
I
They
think
love me unconditionally.
your love
You feed them
going. It's going
I
to be
disagree.
to a certain extent when you get mad.
But that
Now,
love doesn't fade.
If
If it does, then
if
it wasn't never
it-
love from the
it's-
jump.
The
It's-
word love
And you
has
can
been
fall out
tainted.
of love
The
with
love
somebody.
word.
I
you
think.
can, but a child will never fall out of love with you. You can sit that child in the corner. You can whoop that child. You can do whatever. You can say that child, get out my face. Say whatever to that child. That child, 2 minutes later, gonna wanna uppies, gonna wanna love on you, kiss on you, be up under you,
Sure, not these teenagers.
love you. Teenagers aren't kids no.
Yeah, because they already been broken
They-
by
right.
lies and
A
deceit.
child hasn't experienced hate, pain, suffering, heartbreak.
They say children don't reach the age of discernment until 7.
So you have them who have that unconditional, uncut love, but a teenager, an adult, they got stipulations. They gonna love you
If it
how
suit them.
how they need to be loved, and then if you're not loving them how they need to be loved, they're not gonna love you.
I agree.
That was the
See, that go
example.
part of where we talk about healing and shit. Cause if you ain't healing, you can't
Yeah.
really love nobody.
You're not.
then.
You won't.
But
the
I think
only way
healing
you
is a
gonna heal-
continuous thing. It's not
Yeah.
like, oh, I went to therapy for 2 years. Okay, I'm
No.
healed. I think it's
You
a
have to
continuous
heal
thing.
Yeah.
every day.
It's
Right.
different
You know what I'm saying?
components
So
that
you-
build the character.
If the word's been tainted, that don't mean love don't exist. It's just the word been tainted and used in the wrong ways and you wrong shit. Sound like I love you, but you ain't really showing what love is. I love you because you keep a roof over my head. I love you because you take me out to
Right.
eat.
It's
Transactional.
Doing all this shit transactional.
It's watered
Yeah.
down.
like-
What
I
is
can
the
look at
difference
people in this
between
room like I love you because you're a human being and none of y'all actually did nothing for me but being present. You know what I'm saying?
It's
'Cause
like
I
a
love you as a
contract.
human being. I don't ask for nothing.
I don't
from
But
nobody.
it's a
I don't
different
feel like
type.
it's a
It's like
contract.
having love and being in love is two different things.
It is
Right.
because you can.
So-
you
Right.
can-
That's what I'm saying. It's a romanticized love. That's that romantic shit. You know, we together.
And I think that's where like
But
loyalty
still,
gets
the love
fucked up
still
at.
there. Even if we not together, I still love you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you can like somebody, but not love them, or you can love
I
somebody.
can love you.
Some
and
people
not
like a
There's a
family.
lot of people I love and can't stand the motherfucker.
Yeah, like
So
a
you-
family
you
member. I
misconstrue.
love.
Some
You
people
keep away.
misconstrue lust for love as well. Infatuation
That's just
for
one.
love.
All those,
Mm-mm,
all
that was the
those
other time.
physical, materialistic things. That's why.
Be aroused.
I
materialis-
disagree. I feel like I can give unconditional love, whether you did me dirty or not. Like, if I had love for you, if I love you to the death. Like, that's just how I am.
So, not trying to make you a guinea pig or an experiment, but how many times I gotta put your face through a wall for you to start hating me?
I don't hate.
How many times I gotta?
Your name is the
cheat?
killer.
I gotta.
Right.
right.
That's why she
You
do
know
I'm
what
the
I'm saying?
peaceful
Hey,
killer, though.
hey,
I'm the
silent-
She
peaceful
said
silent
spitting out
assassin.
teeth.
Right.
I, mean,
I
I
love
The
you.
peaceful killer.
I don't
Right.
I don't watch plenty of these podcasts, Miss Silent Assassin. So, how many times does a person have to walk out, cheat on you, not come with their half, or not do what they're
But
supposed
I
to do?
literally went through that.
Okay.
Through
still
a
love them?
relationship.
So-
yes, to this day.
Feel to like you don't
To
gotta-
this day.
Listen.
But
Even
are you still
even
with
when
that
I
person?
was married,
Do you love
the
yourself?
first time, absolutely. Just because I still love him, that doesn't mean I don't love myself.
But are you
but-
with that person?
Now,
Correct.
yep, I am now.
To this day, you're
The
y'all
one
together.
No, I am now.
Now what?
You're
like,
with that person.
This
With that
second
one
go
that she
round, I
loves.
am with now.
So
But even in my first marriage, which wasn't to
Wait,
him,
the person you're with now cheated on you and all
yeah, in the
this?
past, yeah,
Do you consider
yeah,
that being
like
loyalty?
went through.
you forgave him.
No, he was not. And that's a conversation that we had. Like, I was loyal to you, but you wasn't to me. But guess what? I still love you still.
Now,
And
that's
even
a-
after we broke up and we went our separate ways, I went into different relationships. I still had love for him.
Right.
that's a
Even when I
different
got
thing.
married, I still loved that man. And it wasn't even like, oh, even when I was married, it wasn't like, oh, I love you where I want to be with you. Like, no, I love you just because I care about you genuinely.
So do you love
Your
every person?
well-being.
I'm just asking. No offense. Do you
In my
love,
circle,
No. Do you love every man you've been with?
yes. Yes.
Well, let me ask you
I
this.
ain't got that much
Yes.
to give out.
And
Let me
my-
ask you this real
because
quick.
when it comes to when I let you, because like before, we said how I'm a very private person, so I'm very meticulous about who I let in my circle and who I let close to me. So if I let that guard down and I let you see me for who I am, I wholeheartedly love you and I'm going to forever fuck with you. I do not care how bad you do me dirty. That's me. Just because you did that, that's still not going to take away.
To a fault.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
So it falls.
I am.
That is.
And
what
I've
I
been
call-
told that plenty of times, but it's like I'm not going to change who I am.
No, I agree
Do
because
you believe he loved you?
yeah.
though?
a lot
At
of
that
people-
time, no, because he didn't love himself.
But it's a difference. Like
Nah.
so that love that you have, I tell people you can't help who you love.
Absolutely.
The heart gonna love who it's gonna love. The mind gonna be
Facts.
whatever it's gonna be, but the heart gonna love what it's gonna love. Your heart loves this person. So regardless of the damage that they did to him, you were able to love that person enough to forgive them. That's why you went back.
And sometimes it's a struggle
But even
between
with
heart
people
and
who
mind.
I didn't go back to, like he's not my only ex.
But
Those
do you
are
keep those
other
people in your
ex.
life though, like on a constant basis?
No, but I still reach out and they reach out to me.
So
Like
you show
No.
show love, but at the same time you protect yourself. You guard yourself from the bad love. You love them, but you don't allow them to hurt you.
I mean,
What
at the
do
same
your-
time, just because you can love somebody and don't be around them. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you
keep
right.
your
Because
business
there was a point where we wasn't in constant communication.
What
Yeah.
what does your okay? But what does your current? You're in a current relationship now.
Yes.
Okay. How does he feel about it? Like if we're on terms of loyalty, you still reaching out to your exes that you still love.
I mean, it's just there is boundaries. Yeah, that he does. He knows because when we were ex, I was his friend, so he knows with me and my personality, I've never ended relationships on a bad note. I can always be like, okay, this didn't work out for us. All right, cool. I can still reach out to you and be like, hey, you all right? You good? I mean, that's just how it is. Like even with my exes,
But you
hell,
don't cross
earlier
that
today,
threshold. You don't cross that.
I was
friendship
talking
threshold.
to a, yeah.
You leave it.
But
in
even
the
and
friendship
even those
zone.
exes, they don't cross that friendship line either.
He
I got a question for you. though.
It sounds
But
like
they're
you done
waiting.
made it an ultimatum
Nah.
and let him know. Listen, this is what it's
Huh?
gonna be because you done did it
Yeah.
before.
But but aren't they because you went back to the? You said it was. I was in many relationships after that, but you went back to the one that you loved. So weren't they? Wasn't he waiting?
I wouldn't say that. No.
That kind of leads into.
So
my
is there like
question.
the
Nah,
right
I wouldn't
timing?
say. Yeah.
I would say it's
Yeah.
like I would say
It's timing.
He like
It's-
he had his time.
nah.
You ever made a soup? You ever made a soup? Like real talk.
Yo, Bron, listen, hold on. Wait, Bron, listen.
Let that man cook.
Bron.
Let that man cook.
No, y'all don't understand. Me and this nigga right here, we be
Stir it
having
up.
conversations.
Stir it up, bro. Stir it up.
It's
Let
He
that
do
man
this shit. Go ahead. Do your
PG.
thing.
PG. I promise it's PG. So you know, you want to say how you make the soup, right? You know,
Yeah.
and you let it cook, right? That first day, and then you stick it in the refrigerator.
Second day is better.
You know
Second
what I'm
day's
saying?
better.
So it sounded like you went through your trials with him. You stuffed him in the fridge for a little bit. He came out. He got a little better. That's what it sounded like. Because you say,
I mean, that's over time. People grow.
right,
That's everybody.
he
Not
matured.
Well, yeah.
Some people don't.
That's
Some
true.
people,
Well, let me ask you this.
They'll come back and they still be on the same thing.
That's true.
But for you, from what you're saying, it sounds like he is better.
Absolutely.
Well, let me ask you this real quick. So, you've been there, you come back, it's better now. What was it about this man that made you overlook and love him that much to build to get stronger?
The foundation is different. Yeah. There's more.
How is the foundation different?
There's more.
Sound like it's different.
Because I'm like,
Somebody's
once you
at
build
the
the foundation,
door.
the foundation is the foundation.
But you just
so
move
how
a
is
lot.
it different?
No, because you can build foundations on cracks. I need concrete in order to build my foundation. Before that foundation that I thought we built, that could have been like sand, and I could have been the only one that was building it. And actually, at that particular time, I was the only one that was building that foundation. He was at everybody else's house. I was at my house building what I thought was ours. But this go round is completely different now.
But if the foundation was yours and yours alone, I still feel like you didn't quite answer Corey's question. if he didn't contribute to this, because you said the foundation is different, but you built the foundation by yourself. So what did he contribute to make you go back to him after?
But I think, because I get what you're saying. I agree. Like, I loving people. Like, I don't end stuff on bad terms because I'm just, whether girlfriend, your friend, whatever, like, I'm just not like that. But I think, like, what we talked about last time, because she said they had a conversation and communication is different.
Yeah, I watched the whole podcast when I was in Jamaica. I got it recorded. I watched the whole thing.
So I think, like I said, communication is everything. And like she's saying, you have to realize that was him at a point in time. That was her. Just because her foundation was built don't make her better than him, because she probably still had stuff.
No, but what
she was battling, but I just feel like he had to go out and learn. She probably stayed put. Well, she did talk to other people, but in the end, you still know what you want. You do stuff until, you know what I mean, you find what's for you. But I think that, I don't know if I'm really answering for it, but
what I'm saying is, he said, what made you go back? She said the foundation was different, but then she said she made the foundation herself. In subsequent relationships, were there your subsequent relationships, that means after, were there relationships where you and the person built the foundation together?
No, because the reason I say I was by myself building it, because he was out cheating.
Yeah,
doing
so in relationships
else.
after that, were in the relationship. All right, let's say the next guy you was with.
Mm-hmm.
Did you and him together build that foundation?
Yep.
So it was better than the first one, right?
Yeah.
So if you found a better foundation with another person, what made you go back to the weaker foundation that he never contributed to?
That second one didn't work out, and guess what? You go to the next one. That don't work out.
Why you went back to the first nigga with no foundation?
That was, like I said, people grow.
Okay.
People change.
She's evolved.
that's what I said. I think they just had to go on different paths, and then you can
So
reconnect.
revisiting this person,
Yeah.
the person that they became now, you felt as though they got a better understanding as what they need to bring to the table.
Absolutely.
They
Absolutely.
were able to renovate themselves.
And listen, different strokes for different folks. Some people are like that. You know what I mean? Like you gotta split up and then reconvene
No, but I get
to
what
figure out what's what.
You gotta work on yourself.
No, I agree.
It's familiar.
I agree. Yeah.
It's familiar because
Yeah.
now this
Was he like your high school sweetheart?
I'm I'm probably gonna stay single for a
My high
very
school
long
story,
time.
we're actually the best of friends too. Yeah.
What's out here
Let
nowadays?
me talk
you're
that
not
light skinned
trying to
nigga and
get
see what's.
to know the toxicity that's out here right now. So if you have something that you're familiar with, that you can go back to, and they know you just a little bit, it's better than trying to get somebody
Brand
to know
new.
and understand.
What's your favorite
what's
color?
brand new.
I got a question.
I don't want to ask them questions. We 30, 48. Listen,
And
if
not only
I'm
that,
asking
people
you
be
what's your
lying.
favorite
They
color,
put
it's a
on a
problem.
facade.
No, for real.
It's a problem.
We veered off of the topic. Cause we talking about relationships. Or we
But
talking
it's
about
loyalty
and
because
love?
She's loyal to him.
She loyal.
Yeah, she was loyal.
She was loyal to him because that's who, one, she loved. Two, he came back and she was willing to continue loving him and be loyal to him after he was able to realize, okay,
He grew the fuck up.
I messed up.
Yeah.
But I love this person. I'm about her. Let me get right so I can start adding to the foundation. You know what I'm saying? She put the foundation there. He just put the house on top of it.
I told you let that man cook, but
I just had some nerves.
Listen, go ahead, get it
Slow
together.
down.
Heard when he hit the ground.
But I feel what you're saying, and I agree and disagree to a certain extent, right? I agree in the fact of the matter, people do change, people do mature.
Some.
But some.
Some.
No.
But wholeheartedly, right? In order to experience new things, you have to disconnect from old things. Some people function different. Me and Kayla have plenty of conversations where the way she explains things, I'm like, I ain't there. Like, I don't got that in
I'm
me.
not, because a
You know
lot
what I
of
mean?
stuff that she talking about.
Yeah, it's
she
like, I'm
talking
just
about, I
not
don't
there
leave-
for that.
I don't leave
Because
relationships like that.
my
I'm going.
my sense of loyalty comes in a different type of light. I exhaust all options. When I mean loyal to a fault, I am loyal to a fault. Until you do something wrong to me, and then it's like a switch.
But we had that conversation.
When it clicks and I see where you at, and I see you, You can't get me to see anything else but
it is
problem.
what it is.
You're a problem, and this is how I'm gonna show you I'm gonna be a problem too.
And I told you, see things for what it is.
When people
Right.
tell you who they are, show you who
Believe
they are,
it.
believe them.
But my problem is I want people to change in the midst of them not
I'm
being
not gonna
able
let
to.
you
But
shoot
you
me
can't
twice.
change everybody.
I'm not gonna
Right.
let you shoot me at
So
all.
look, when it's done in my brain, it's like I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And people don't get it. They be like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Yo, listen, I see you because I've tried so much to be loyal. I've tried so much to do this. I've tried so much to fit into this space that don't work for me. And when somebody breaches the integrity of like what that relationship is or the loyalty factor is in it, whether like I said, be friend, girlfriend, whoever." I can't see past that. I can't put you in the corner and be like, you know what, you need to grow up. And I'm going to move on here. And if we need to reconvene, we can. It's like I can't see nothing else because in the back of my brain, that's there. That's like leaving old meatloaf in the fridge. It's there.
I think it's different for men than it is for us. We're more tolerant of it. For men, y'all place a higher value to me.
Hold on.
In my opinion, men
let
place a
him
higher value on it because they see it as kind of like being disrespected, and men don't really get over that like women can get over that. Like
ego.
Men, to me, men.
Ego.
But do y'all really get over it?
Tolerate being
Or do y'all
disrespected.
just compartmentalize that shit and stick it in a box for later?
Well, it depends on the
It
woman.
depends. Yeah, I was about to say it depends on the
It
girl.
depends on the song. And
'Cause
R.
that's-
Kelly made
hey.
one.
Fuck that nigga.
When a woman's fed up, when a woman's fed
It's
up.
over with.
Don't say it.
Once she get there to that point,
Hey, let him trap his ass back in that closet.
once she get to that point,
Women always say that to
Go
men.
wild. I will
Yeah.
Y'all couldn't go through
It
what we
just
go
boils
through.
down
what
to
you
what you
say.
want and who you
Yeah,
want.
I think it's
Truly
on a per
believe.
person basis.
Yes.
You can't
It's
gotta
umbrella everything
It's gotta
because no, I don't feel that way.
I don't go
Absolutely
back and
not.
revisit what it is. That's
Absolutely.
just how it is. I
That's
just
a
know
good-
how.
It's
That's
a
a
billion
good
people
thing.
in the world.
I just know how to deal
It's
with it.
more than that, but you can't be.
Yeah.
I refuse. I'm gonna remember. That's one thing.
It's always gonna be a
Feed you with
stain
long
on
hair.
you.
You could
if you
forget,
could
but
hit the
you'll never
delete button
forget.
and just forget a bunch of memories, I know a lot of people would.
Yeah,
But
no.
the simple fact is,
I
you're
feel like
going
I'm
to
better than that.
remember.
End of the day, though.
And when you remember, it's like you check that box whether I'm gonna entertain this memory or I'm gonna just shoo it. It is what it is.
Wherever you at in your life, you know what you do and don't need to do.
You gon-
And like
you
I
gon'
said,
remember.
I
If
can't
if your
forgive
mind
and
is
not.
mature enough to kill that memory.
Yes.
That's
Nah,
why
that's
you
bullshit.
gotta
You.
heal every day.
No,
Dad,
it's not.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. So many people are like, "Oh yeah, I forgive," and I'm gonna tell you, I don't forget. I don't forget
Bullshit.
shit.
I can't
You
tell.
don't
Bullshit.
forget,
You
but you
can't.
can't forgive.
You hurt
Yeah.
me in a way that like
You knew better.
traumatizes me. I will remember that shit.
For-
I might not fuck with you. I'm not gonna keep bringing it up to you, but I'm not gonna keep you in a space where the minute you
forever.
trigger me, I'm delivering it back to you. I'd rather
Forever-
get away from you.
That's what I said.
Forever
You know how to
you are
deal
in
with
my
it.
sights.
No, for real.
I will not hate you. I will not despise you. I won't
Loyalty
forever.
and the extent of how it works.
Because love just don't disappear, but I love you from a distance.
I don't understand how this.
It's still loyalty, because if I hurt you,
Well,
you
hurt
gon'
me. So
I'm breaking the loyalty.
If you hurt me, okay, I'm just talking about me being in general. You as an individual, I won't do nothing to. If I care about you, I love you. I ain't trying to do nothing to hurt you. If you hurt me, that shit's on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it just feel like if I start being friends with everybody in this room today, your secret's safe with me. I never said dirty.
I thought we was already friends,
I said
right?
we stop.
Oh, it's like if
I
we
said
start.
we start being friends every day. Y'all can say whatever you want about me, but I ain't gonna respond and say nothing back.
And
You
see,
know what
that's
I'm
how I am.
That's my
I'm
love.
like
That's
that.
my loyalty. Cause
Mm-hmm.
just cause I love you, loyalty, you can throw dirt on my name and shit, but I ain't gonna respond.
Everybody
And I've
don't.
literally
Everybody
watched-
don't move like that though.
And
Trav.
I've literally
back.
watched people
Do
do
your
that.
thing.
Yeah, it's real niggas and it's
That's what I'm
not
saying.
real niggas. You
That's
feel me?
why I said love for loyalty.
It's a whole category of them. They break off in the subcategories.
You-
definitely
This
not.
nigga, fuck nigga, pussy ass nigga.
Cause
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
tell you right
That's
now,
you.
like you've been through some
That's
shit,
you.
bro, that I feel as though when you realize the correlation between love and loyalty just don't add up. Because somebody can sit down and say they love you and do some grimy shit to you, be like,
Correct.
how could you love me?
And Travis, after the
So
show,
it don't
we'll
it
provide
don't
you
make
with a number
sense,
to
and I
get
see
some
the
some
irritation in
real
you when
help.
you hear it because like, what the fuck does that have to do with this? But they both coincide. If you love somebody unconditionally, you are loyal to that person because you're now protecting their best interest at heart. Now you can love somebody and do some fucked up shit, but that ain't unconditional. You love that person based on what they're bringing, the idea of that person.
So are we
I think
talking about intentionally doing something that's fucked up, or
Always.
being a human being that's fucking up?
To me,
There's a difference.
Right.
Because being a human being and fucking up, there comes the big shit
That's
that
called
everybody
being
likes to
human.
You're human, and now you're taking accountability.
yeah.
I'm taking accountability for this action, and I'm willing to, rectify it. I'm gonna fix it. A lot of people don't know what that looks like. Some people just feel like, so
A lot of people
I
don't
said
care.
sorry, get over it. No, it takes way more fucking work to break some shit that you fucked up. I'm gonna tell you something I've learned. When people do fucked up shit, they know it's fucked up.
Straight up.
Absolutely.
It's a decision. They
Yeah.
Bro,
make
you
it.
make that
Yeah,
decision.
you did that
and
shit on purpose.
You
In
did it
that
on
moment
purpose.
that
That
you
shit was
make a
deliberate
decision
as fuck.
and you do it,
You
it's
thought
because
about
you chose to do it, right?
You had two
Now-
choices. You had three choices. You chose the fucked up.
You chose it. So if you choose that option,
Right, wrong, and fuck it.
okay, at that point, whatever was going through your brain, you rationalize with yourself and say, I'm going to do this. When you break the integrity with the person that is loyal to you or trusting you, what do I have to do after that? Nobody's thinking about that. They're just thinking about in the moment. When you break somebody's trust, when you break that bond between that person, they just feel as though, I said sorry, you need to get over it. No.
No, it ain't.
Nah, the shit don't
I'm not
end right
saying
there.
it's that easy to do, just sorry, get over it. But it's just like, am I going, like, you done fucked me over, you done said some shit to me, or you said, I got friends, I'm still cool to this day.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? I have no love lost against them. They says, nigga did some foul shit.
Do you trust him?
I call, huh?
You trust him?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, to a certain extent, for his trust, it's just like, that's my dog, that's my
About as
brother,
far as I
I'm
can throw your
gonna
ass.
do that to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We may have it may be distant, it ain't every day, it ain't as tight as we used to be.
Right.
But,
You got love for him.
bro, I love you. My nigga,
Yeah.
I could call you up right now, I love you. We ain't the same, we ain't riding around like we used to.
You loyal to a fault.
But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It
you
ain't
you
to-
you stop.
You loyal to a fault.
You
I'm
let
not loyal
that
to you.
person
I'm not-
hurt you
I'm-
to a certain extent, and now it's like
But am
I
not
know I
loyal
can't
to
trust you.
Yo, we
But
agree
at
that
the
you
same
loyal.
time, though, if I'm
We
not
just
loyal
in
to
a
him no
category.
more, it's like I'm not going behind your back. To me, if you stop being loyal to somebody, you going behind their back talking shit about them. You
Nah.
Hey, this nigga done
Okay,
said
we
this
know
shit,
you
done
solid.
said
You
that
ain't no
shit.
snitch.
That's some
But
bitch, Lord.
I can love you and not fuck with
Me
you.
personally, and then like I said, that snitching shit, that's a whole different story to me too. Because I feel like you my dog, and I tell all my people this here. Don't do your dirt around me. Don't let me know shit. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Plausible deniability.
I don't have don't.
I wasn't
don't-
there
if
for
you keep
shit.
no
I don't
look on
see
that,
shit. I don't know
I
shit.
don't need to know that shit. Please don't tell me that. I don't need to know. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell
I did
me
not
shit.
have sexual
Commit a crime,
relations
don't
with that
tell me
woman.
shit.
Yes, you did.
I don't know
That way
shit.
you could eliminate
think
me from
you
even
know
being
this
on the
about
block.
me.
I think
on the
when you in a
bottom of the
relationship,
Going to jail.
I think when you in a relationship, you are a team, right? Kobe, LeBron, whatever. Y'all are a team.
Kobe Shaq.
Kobe, Shaq, whoever. D-Wade, I don't know, but you're a team. You're a team, right?
You talking about Miss Wade? Or
You
the
supposed-
actual Wade?
Child.
That's another.
Well,
You're a team, and I feel like
wait a minute.
if you're all right, if we're on a team, right, we supposed to have the same goals, we supposed to have the same vision, we supposed to be headed in the same direction. People choose to fuck up. You chose to cheat. You chose to text your exes. You chose to dirty my face, you know what I'm saying? How people view me. You made a conscious choice because we all adults. We all experienced cheating, so we know what it looks like. We know we don't like it. And you made this conscious decision. For me, once you cross that threshold, because okay, I'm gonna be completely vulnerable to you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna be in public. Hey, I am for you. We are a team. We locked in. But once you cross that line, I don't have the maturity you have, or I don't have the love you have, or it's a wrap because you fucking did it on purpose. You knew it would hurt me. You didn't give a damn about how I would feel. That's it. I have nothing else to say
I
because
felt like she was pointing at me.
no, I'm agreeing with you because I'm agreeing with you, Brian. You said because you struck a nerve when you said
Hey,
it.
I
You
heard
struck
that shit go.
Made him leave the kitchen.
It's a billion plus 3-4 billion people in the world. Why am I gonna waste my time with somebody that?
But I think
Why am I
like,
gonna waste my time?
I get what you're
No.
saying, but I think too at the same
shouldn't.
time
I
it's
wouldn't.
different levels. But
There ain't no levels.
nobody's perfect, so
You
have
don't
to
just
pick your
trip
poison.
and fall in the
like,
coochie, dog.
Somebody's gonna do something in the next
A
relationship
lot of my
that
female
triggers
friends
you.
come to me
But at the same
about a lot of stuff, and one of my main things is that I tell them is
told me.
the things that you let people do to you, that's what they gonna do.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you telling yourself, people make no.
That's
that
you
wasn't a
lying to
mistake.
yourself.
That wasn't a mistake. You know what
Right.
they did. You know why they did it.
Right.
You're accepting it,
Mm-hmm.
and you're accepting it for many reasons. One,
Settling.
You don't want to be alone. You want somebody to cuddle up with at night. Settling. It's different things. It's different things. But you allowing somebody to walk over you just to have something with.
No, I don't have that problem.
Not you
I'm
per
not.
se.
Oh, I was about to say.
Not you per
I-
se.
yeah.
My question is
Trust me,
this.
anything
But
that
I
I
get
say is
what
not
you're
directed
saying.
at anybody.
Yeah,
else.
Yeah, no.
But
Sake 11.
it's they do it when they come to be like, they be like, Blue, man, he did da-da-da-da. I was like, well, I told you, and you said no, but you see that.
You make excuses for the person.
Like, stop making excuses
Yeah.
for him. You come to me and you tell me the situation. You tell me the situation. So
You know something's wrong with it.
how you not see it yourself?
Yeah, you
Okay,
know
so
something's
I'm
wrong
saying,
with it.
okay,
I mean,
this is what I'm hearing.
Place
now,
blame
so
where it belongs.
That's why I didn't interrupt.
No,
But
go ahead.
I'm hearing it now. So we talking about the action of being disloyal instead of being loyal.
They go hand in
talking
hand.
about all
Just
of
the
it.
other side of the coin.
I
Yeah,
just
they
feel
go
like
hand in hand.
because like it's your response to somebody who's been disloyal to you.
I think experience
Goes
shapes
hand
all
in hand.
everybody's.
It does,
yeah.
but when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about the end game in life for real. Like what's the goal of what's the type of person you try to be? You know
That's
what I'm
my
saying?
thing.
If we've been
When you
pulling-
go
That's
to a
what I
That's-
say.
that's-
It's
that's-
Well, it all
what you
comes
want.
down to at the end
as a
who you
person-
choose to stand by.
That's
you.
what I say.
40
Yeah.
people go to a
Everybody
funeral,
at the same
39
time.
people go home. You die by yourself.
You come in, you
Ain't
go
like it.
by
Yeah,
yourself. But
it
the thing
ain't none-
is, I'm
Not by yourself,
grasping
but
what
we
you're
in the
saying.
world together.
I'm grasping what you're saying is, it sounds to me, what you're saying is, regardless of what somebody do to you, how much ill will they send towards you and cause you, you yourself remain solid.
Yes.
You
That's what I'm
are
saying. That's what I'm
not,
saying.
you
We
are
talking
not
about
gonna
the
let them change your loyalty, your love, your characteristics of yourself.
Right.
Bro,
No
that's
matter
you.
what-
That's admirable. That's respectable.
Right.
But everybody ain't like that.
And I-
Everybody
I know
not built
like
that way.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna
But
push
that's
it
what I'm
to
talking
a
about, the
certain
goal and end.
extreme, but don't take
The
it.
goal at the end. The goal at the end of this is right.
Cause we in this world together, right?
Right, we are.
But my thing is to you, if a person shoots you in your back,
Certain person at 16.
you're not gonna shoot back.
You're not going to give them more bullets.
It-
Some people like to give them more
If they
bullets.
shoot me in my back,
Hopefully they don't take me down.
first of all, hopefully I'm done.
Right, that back now, that's
Yeah, the loyalty thing is weird in
But
this
it's just
aspect,
like-
man.
It goes
it
to a
ain't-
certain extent.
It ain't like that. Like so.
What
All
extent?
right, we talking about.
It goes to a certain extent
That's
of
the part I don't
protecting,
understand either.
protecting yourself.
It's the
When a
goal.
person is is bringing pain and drama and physical harm to you and breaking that loyalty back, that's when you have to be loyal to yourself.
So you
I
go
can
into
still be
survival
loyal to
mode.
myself and say I'm not fucking with that nigga no more.
Yeah,
But
but
that's
I
still
agree.
my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's
not gonna be your dog no more once he
But
shoots
I'm
you.
just saying you shot me, but I'm not gonna live with that on my.
you just know how to box
Then I
them,
gotta be-
how to tolerate them.
You gotta be. It changes.
You know where to put 'em
listen to me.
now.
This
yeah,
is where-
your loyalties separate
I'm
when
talking
they
about-
do the extreme.
I'm talking about the end game for real, for real.
not for me.
You know what I'm saying? It's still
But-
growth, and I'm gonna tell
Hold
you.
on.
100%,
What's your
I'm
end
not
game,
perfect.
Travis? What do you
I'm
mean by
talking
that?
about the end
Explain
game
it.
and talking about in life in general where I live my life. Cause I don't quote people too tough, but Joe Bullitt said it best. I love you not because of who you are, it's because of who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the
That's
reason
me.
you do what you do, you can do some fucked up shit, some foul shit. But it may not be on me, and I may not fuck with you to the same. I just met you today, bro. But you may do some shit, it may not be to me. But if you my dog, it's gonna be like I can keep my distance, but I can check on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Same, like my
That's
brother, I
what
check on him.
I
I
can
check on him from
you.
time to
So,
time,
at
but
that same extent, it's-
he know it's nothing.
It's like
You know,
his-
bro,
he-
that's a great way of looking at things.
But he's
Huh?
saying, I agree with what he's saying.
I
Nah.
said I can
That
check
is
on him.
humility at its finest, right
Yeah,
there.
like,
To
your
know somebody
character
did you
never
dirty and
changes.
still care, like,
But your
I
character
know who
never
you are,
changed.
Thing
but I'm not gonna switch up who I am.
That's my brother. That's my
That's
brother.
how
I got
I
a
am,
lot of
like-
dudes that I used to deal with that I never turned cold on them. You feel me? I never was not solid with them. They done did some grimy stuff. I slide through the city. If I see them, I'm gonna throw the deuces and keep it moving. I'm not gonna pull out on you. I'm just gonna keep it moving because I know what you are. I know what you did. Forgave, I did, but I just know that I can't deal with you because I know that you would cause me harm.
And
So,
you know what you did.
So my loyalty to you is to me. It's protecting me. So I'm gonna just keep it moving. But
So when we say loyalty, because when I think of somebody,
I'm no longer loyal to them.
That's what I'm saying. But you no longer loyal to them to a certain extent. Like I said, you won't do shit to them. Like you won't
I didn't say
betray
that.
How solid? Let me say you won't betray how solid you are, right?
I'm not gonna betray how solid I am.
All
but
right.
if
So
you
either way you
if
said-
it happens or they come to that nature again, if it comes to that nature again, that's it's me first.
Me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got in a fight with one of my roommates. Like
I got
and
a
this is my
question.
brother I know since I can say he's my brother. I know him since elementary school. We grew up with mama thought me third son. We got in a fight in the house over some petty shit.
That's my Cheeto, nigga.
Died, you know what I'm saying? We almost literally died. If I tell you this whole story, it's funny as hell. But nigga came out the house. I don't whoop. He hit me, punched me in my shit. I'm punching me in shit. I ain't gonna say I won. I ain't gonna say I lost. But just
Y'all
know
both
there
lost.
was a bug bomb going off in the fucking house. And we come out the house. I go to the side of the road. I see this nigga on the side of the road coughing. And this nigga down there tried to kill me. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? But I see him come out the house. He laying down on the side of the road.
Should have let him match both of y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Then my dog, he fighting.
I'm listening to you, and your
I'm
key
going to
word
check
is
on
still there.
I'm gonna check on him. I'm gonna make sure he live.
Your key word is still there.
What's that?
Your dog,
That's my
your
brother.
homeboy. This
That's
your
it.
dude. This your round right here.
Yes.
That's different. I got into a fight with a roommate
How is that loyalty different though?
because he has love for that person.
But he
The
but,
love- the
but
love
he
for
even
that
talked about
person
just
is
being
still
loyal
there.
just in general to anybody. It doesn't even have to be his dog.
I can't
though.
say
Like I
that.
said,
I don't
love
know
him from
him
a-
like
love
that,
him
so
from
I
afar.
can't say that. But I got a real strong bet that won't be the case.
But you talking about somebody that we talking about getting a fight with a stranger that you don't know.
So
Because of course you ain't gonna be
This
loyal to
guy-
a stranger you don't know.
it's not irrelevant at
this
that point.
guy,
Right.
I called a friend. We got to know each other. We was cool. We was housed together for a long time. We got into it. Even after he said whatever he said, I still was like, whatever. Then he put his hands on me. That loyalty, me staying off his ass and just staying in me and just, it's gone. It's gone.
All right, let's think about this, right?
I got
So-
into a fight with with
I'm
same
telling-
situation.
the
Me and my
loyalty
friend,
is
we were
not-
living together.
I don't consider
We
that
literally
loyalty.
got into a fight, hands thrown onto each other. We stopped talking, and guess what? She called me one day and was like, "Hey, these bleep up here at Walmart, they're trying to be funny, trying to fight. For real? All right." Goddamn shoes
That's
on.
cancer.
Yeah, I
That's
can
my-
beat your ass, but
that's
nobody
my-
else can.
Answer
Yeah,
me this
like,
question.
That's what that
I'm
is.
like that.
Answer
I'm
this-
loyal. Like
answer
I
this
don't give a
question, though.
darn how
How
long it
long have
went
you
without
known these
us.
people?
At that particular, let me see, we was probably about 18 or 19,
How long did y'all know each other?
and we met in high school. So what, about 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
How
I had a
long did you know
situation.
this guy? So these are ties.
But
These
there's
are no
something-
longer just
I can tell you another
friendship.
story,
These
too.
these are ties.
So then that what you're talking about, no, it's not loyalty, it's a respect for that person.
Yeah.
Because what it sounds
This
like is
like
you don't love that person to a point where like I'm being loyal to you. You respect that person and you thought they respected you. They
Right.
violated you, so now you gotta violate them.
that part.
Yeah.
So
But even when
Yeah,
that
that's done.
violation
Even
occurred,
certain times when
we
people
fought,
violate your
Right.
respect
I'm
or
still
loyalty,
not going. My loyalty is
you
still
don't
not
always
going to
jump.
just
But
go out
that's
the
what
window.
loyalty.
Can I- no,
okay,
can I ask a
loyalty
question?
built off the
I just wanna
cracks
ask,
like
what-
that. Like you can't.
What contributes to like what is loyalty? What
I
like
think
if
loyalty-
loyalty is
I
a
think
box,
loyalty
what
is
do
a
you
long-
put in
Everybody
there?
got different
What do you
definitions.
put in
That
there
was the
to?
question I
All
wanted
right,
to
hold on,
ask
hold on,
him.
hold on,
That
y'all.
was the question I wanted
What
to
is the
ask.
what is the box? If loyalty is the box, what do you put in there to create loyalty?
experience, circumstances, traumas, hard times, good times.
Those sound like a lot of negative connotation words.
no,
Good
they don't have-
times?
they don't have to.
My,
be.
that was the last one he said.
They don't have. They don't have to be.
Let them cook.
They don't
They
have
could
to
have
be.
had good experiences.
When I say trauma, y'all could have lost a friend together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all healed each other. When I say experiences, things that y'all grew,
We struggled
fun
together.
times, struggles. You know what I'm saying? Hey, me and her, we had a water sandwich together. You know
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm
about to
saying?
say we split that grilled cheese.
You know? So
Now that's struggle.
it's a lot. It's a lot that goes through. You accumulate a bond. You accumulate a bond. It becomes something that more. It's
I'm an
more
only
than a
child,
friendship.
so I didn't grow up with a lot of people. I didn't grow up with anybody. All my family is in Chicago or Jamaica. I was alone. My mama wouldn't work every night. I was alone. So I feel like when I do, because I don't let nobody in. I stay at my house. I stay home. I stay out the way unless I'm in a situation with someone
Would you agree
or
with me
relationship.
if I say you let everybody in?
I absolutely don't. What I do is, I watch people and I assimilate to who they are. Like I'm a chameleon because that's how I learned to survive. Because I didn't have older brothers, older sisters.
You adapt and learn.
I adapted. So when I do get into a relationship, I think when you do finally earn my trust and I give you my undivided like loyalty, love, attention, and I allow myself to put my wall down and be vulnerable with you, once you cross that line and you sabotage whatever it is, there is no longer any loyalty. There's no coming back. Because you made a conscious choice. Like there could have been plenty of opportunities for me to cross you. But like I said, if I say we're in a team, we're in a team. So once somebody cross, I applaud you and Travis. But once that shit is over with, that shit is the fuck over with.
I can't do it.
I can't go back.
I can't allow you to hurt me.
Yeah, I love me
But you're
first.
not gonna let them
I love
hurt
you
you.
first.
You
can't let nobody do nothing.
I'm
They
not-
gonna do
my-
it themselves.
My thing is,
It's
I'm
not-
not saying
All
you're
that
allowing
debate
somebody to
came about
hurt you, and I'm not saying
You
you
don't
somebody.
allow-
I'm saying
You just might fuck
when I
your-
say you let everybody in, look at it, or I mean, you trust almost everybody.
No,
You
I don't.
do. And
Explain
I'm
how,
gonna tell you,
yeah.
I'm going to. I'm gonna explain. And
know
a
you
lot of
lying.
people look at me and then they think about it. You trust everybody.
Elaborate, please.
You wake up
So they give you a reason not to.
Quickly.
when you wake up and you step outside your house, you trusting your neighbors not to put a gauge through your head.
That's a
So
lie.
so you're saying everybody
put
trusts
shit
everybody,
past
not just me
everybody.
individually.
Everybody. When you you get in a car and you drive, you trusting that this person gonna stay in their lane and not
That's
run you off
a
the road.
lie.
When you go to a restaurant and you have people with your food, you trusting that they gonna be respectable and not do nothing to
And
your
not
food.
to
No,
your food.
because see,
Right.
I'm a
Right, though,
different.
you're right.
I
You
get
trust-
what
you
you saying,
trust
but
everybody.
see, I'm
Hold on,
an
I want
individual.
him to finish. Go ahead. What you getting to? What
trust
you getting
me.
at?
Me in this room, sitting right here. Everybody is trusting somebody that just walked into this room.
They don't want to do it.
If I walked into this room and lit this room up,
I
Lighting back.
expected that of
Right.
you
You-
because
lighting
I
back.
don't put nothing past
You're
nobody.
talking circumstantial, right?
so it's like you trust
Say, bro.
everybody.
No,
That's
you don't.
conditional.
You
Why
know
you
you
don't?
don't. You know why you don't
I
trust
thought you finna
anybody?
get there, but you
Because
I don't.
here's what you're saying. If you
Absolutely
walked
not.
in this room ready to light somebody up, right?
White people food.
Then guess what? I would not carry a firearm. I would not have the precautionary measures to defend myself.
But that's you. I
No,
know
that's
you. I know
everybody.
you
It's
got
with
it.
We strapped.
everybody, right?
I'm prime military. No,
it's like-
got my boy
But
Trav
I'm saying-
over
all
there.
right.
But I'm
What
saying-
I'm trying to say is this:
Go get the
you
gun.
have to
Get
you
the gun.
you have to have a certain way of
Right, that's what I'm saying.
you gotta have a gauge on how you
Regardless-
handling people.
Regardless
No.
of you having it
Bruh.
on you,
No.
and you
The
being
bitch ain't having it
prepared
for no
for it.
reason.
Listen, and listen, we can all pull out straps right now.
Right, but I get what you're trying to say,
thing
but
is-
trust is a word that's
no,
pretty heavy.
I do not.
It is
Trust.
heavy, but
It's
you gotta
levels to
understand something.
But it's
You
often
put-
misplaced.
If I say faith, if you put faith in a lot of people, you put faith in a lot of
No,
people.
I
that they
hope
wouldn't
a
do.
motherfucker. I wish
Right.
a
You
nigga
can
would, and I
hope-
hope
Right.
a nigga
Those
don't.
are
What
all
says
But
in the
trust is
state
more
of
absolute, right?
Trust is more
Be in my-
absolute.
It's
but
more
they're all-
absolute
They're
thing.
all synonyms of the same.
I
thing.
thought you were going I thought you were gonna teach me something about me in my statement.
It's
No,
not
I do
trust.
not
It's a difference
trust.
between trust and just
What I'm saying is you
expectations.
trust- what I'm
Like
saying is
That's a
it's
good
a
word.
difference because
Expectations.
just like you go to church, you expect to catch your word and leave. You don't think
be honest,
somebody
I don't-
finna
I
come
don't-
shoot.
I don't
Not you.
expect- I
I'm
don't
just saying in
expect a
general.
lot.
Yeah.
But you don't expect
Expectations. That's a
somebody to
good
come shoot up the church.
Right,
You
you
don't.
don't.
It's not that, oh, I trust that in church, because you could get killed anyway. So you set your mind, I'm going to speak for me. Me, I kind of already prepared for the worst. That's probably why my anxiety is the way it is, because even though I'm coming in somewhere, I know what to expect. I know there may be a slight chance anything can happen. Just like you go into a relationship, I expect you to do right by me. But I know there's a chance that you will do me wrong, which is why I said I agree with, listen, but this is why I agree with her, because I'm already programmed. So when you do something, I'm not upset. My sister always told me, when you meet people, you don't have expectations. Why? Because the minute they do something, that's when you get mad. But if you would have let that person been that person, you would not be mad, because you were falling in love with the potential of what you thought they could.
What I think is, I have standards. I have morals.
Yeah.
I have, this is what I'll tolerate, and get the fuck on.
And I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So
no, I'm the same way.
We all have standards.
Yeah, but it's just that
I think some people's standards are way lower though, and when you get low, you settling. That's when you settling.
But
and they change over time, because I remember when I was younger, I said the same thing too. Exact same thing. I won't tolerate this. I won't tolerate that. And then when you in the thick of it in life, damn, I've been married to this person for all these years. We got the kids together, whatever, and different things that you go through make you reevaluate your standards that you said you had at the time. Because it's like, nobody couldn't have told me.
No, but then if you accept it, that's settling, and I don't settle.
Standards change when they are trying to.
I don't settle.
Look for things that may make them better, or look for things that may possibly allow them to be happy. A friend of mine, we just had this conversation about her stepping out and dating other people and entertaining other people that she may not have been attracted to. You changed your standards looking for happiness, thinking that, okay, if I choose not to deal with my type, but I try this one, that's settling. It's settling.
You have to meet me here, period.
And if you don't, then we just don't meet there.
I understand that. I'm just saying that.
And a lot of people need to get that to them, that just because
it can only change for the better for me.
Your standards don't mean the next person can't. Like she said, it's over 1 billion people in this world.
Facts.
Somebody gonna hit you where y'all this. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, she went back, he got it. Like I told my grandmother, not my grandmother, but my aunt, and a lot of other people that have been married for 30-some plus years. I envy that, and I love that for them, because it's a lot of people in the world that will never get to experience love like that.
But what did they go through in them years?
They went through loyalty.
They went through cheating. They went through abuse. They went through, he got a baby on the side. They went through embarrassment. But it was a time where women didn't have rights, so they had to stay. So I don't really value, it's time, but that time was compromised. That time you went through, you were hurt. It was ugly.
I say not women didn't have rights. I say women made more sacrifices.
No, they didn't have rights by law, because women couldn't vote. Women couldn't drive a car without the permission of their husband. Yeah, if they were raped, if their husband raped them, they had no rights.
Law.
That circumstance and that If a woman wanted to leave a man, she could leave him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, there was nothing binding her to that.
It was law. You couldn't rent an apartment as a woman in those times without a man's permission, without a man. We couldn't vote.
Which times you talking about?
When the relationships, Martin Luther King days, right? Coretta Scott King days. Let's say the 50s, the 40s, the 60s, whatever. Women didn't have. We couldn't stand on our own without a man. We couldn't rent. We couldn't drive.
About? Where do you think public assistance came in at?
It didn't come in until the 70s with actually Planned Parenthood, because Planned Parenthood.
So through the 60s and 70s, that's what I'm saying. Like, that holds no weight.
Women could not. It wasn't all right. Section 8 came, right, and then what did they do? That's when they first divided. You can get all these benefits, but you can't have a man in the house. The same man that birthed these kids. That was something else. But prior to that, women could not vote without a man's permission. Women couldn't own property without a man's permission. We couldn't mail letters. We couldn't own anything without a man by our side. That's why women.
We're gonna revisit that.
That was before.
Let's reel it back into this.
That's what I'm saying. But that was the times. Those were the times when the relationships was the 50-year, 60-year.
But that's 1920.
Listen, girl, I'm saying
afterwards. After 1920, it wasn't able to vote.
Listen. All right, that was one win. I am talking about women could. Let me Google it.
Okay, but wait, listen. So you're talking about legal aspects.
The
of
times
women
when
having
women
rights.
stayed 50, 60 years in their marriage.
You felt like they had no way out.
I didn't say they didn't
It was
have a way out,
fear-based.
but number one, they were ostracized by the community because now you're a spinster, now you're a maiden, you're not married, you were frowned upon. It only helped their situation if they were married, if they had a. That's why they married so
significant
young
other.
and fucking stayed.
I hear that. So what I'm saying
It's
is,
beneficial.
a lot of women made more sacrifices.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was whether you want to say it was a legal aspect. I look at it as she made a strong sacrifice to have to survive or get through what she wanted to get through. Because if she didn't, she could have said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing."
And
this
women been
anymore."
sacrificing since
I would have
the dawn
been
of time.
whatever it is the community want to call me. That's what she would have been. But because of survival,
1974.
but because of
Women are
survival.
able to get credit to purchase a home. What year we in? 2025. 1974. My mama was
until
born in 59.
1974, she had to
50
make that
years.
sacrifice of being seen.
You
and not
had to
heard.
have a man.
She had to make that sacrifice
Yeah.
of being seen and not heard. That's a sacrifice. So it's from laying on your back, cooking fried chicken. Better have my food ready when I get home. Sacrifice.
Y'all seen Fences with Denzel
I'm
and
nigga
Viola?
man's
Viola,
government.
yeah.
Yeah.
But all that is conditional loyalty. All that.
It's-
No,
it is.
that was a law.
No. I'm saying it is law. Yeah, you are correct. I get what you're saying. But I feel like at the end of the day, because majority of women
couldn't
weren't
survive.
like that.
We weren't even getting equal pay. Women didn't even
Right.
See, back then,
No,
that was
but
more
it
of the,
still was
the
a
role
select. It's
Shoot, y'all don't get equal
between
pay now.
husband and wife.
we
Right.
don't right.
Yo, listen.
But it still was a select few.
That's
did.
just how it went.
Right.
But if a woman wanted to leave a man, it's not like she was bound by law to stay with him.
But she couldn't survive.
The circumstance.
Stayed out of fear.
1936, public assistance was introduced because of situations like that. Men going to war, dying, and leaving the woman behind with the child. Right? So from 1936 until now, this type of assistance been available for women, single women that have children. You're not going to tell me they were bound by law to be with the man.
All right, how long
a lot
your
of
grandparents
a
were
lot of
married?
people
Tell you
stuck
what.
around. You know how they stuck around? Because that term is cheaper to keep her came into existence.
Trying to wipe all that shit out.
Men didn't want to sit down there and break away from their wives because you know what? You have to pay child support. You have to pay a whole lot more money to sustain a lifestyle and sustain your own. And then she leaves, like you said, the job market and everything else is not fair for her. Guess what? People subject themselves to the bullshit. But there are people in circumstances where women have left and say, you know what? I don't care if I got to start all over again. I'm going to do it myself.
I agree. I'm just saying the majority of those long-term, I'm with them 50, 60 years, it was extenuating circumstances, societal norms that not forced them, but made it, hey, you know what?
Dictated they way of life.
It makes you settle. You settling for
I
shit
agree. That's all
that,
I'm
you know,
saying.
just
So
ain't right.
That's all I'm
Let's
saying.
agree
Now it's a new
that
day and age.
before- that
Women
after
have more rights.
1974, before, okay, y'all.
We want to clarify that too. That thing in '74 was just about women being able to get credit. Is that
Didn't
like
I say
was
that?
the- I'm just saying that
To
just
buy a
so people-
house? I said that.
I'm saying just they could still own property, but she was just talking about credit, so they can't discriminate you for being a single.
You
woman.
couldn't go to the bank.
They can't discriminate against
You
you
need
for being
money.
a single woman.
Right.
1974.
In
So
1974.
after
yeah.
1974, females staying in relationships, doing that stuff, it was for one survival,
Absolutely.
sacrifice.
And how
Because
people
you
viewed
knew
you. You were ostracized.
You couldn't do.
Self-preservation.
Girls who weren't even married, like at 18, 19, they're like, "What's wrong with you? You need to get married off." It was a thing of the times.
So with that being said,
It was just a thing of the
Conditional
times.
do you think
Yeah.
they were staying because of loyalty, or
No.
thinking they were staying because of survival?
No, survival, absolutely. But
So-
that's why I'm saying now you don't see those long-term relationships because one, women have more options now.
They loyal.
Two,
They loyal to themselves now.
two, Instagram, the internet.
Yeah,
I
Instagram,
think that's what's taking place.
I think social media period.
Social
has
media, yeah,
messed up
social media.
relationships, dating, marriages.
I totally agree.
I think everything that has been allowed and given easy access to these
Instant
phones,
gratification and falsehoods. You
can-
see, people
You ain't
never
gotta go
post the
out.
negative stuff. They never post. They post the roses and the fairy tales. They never post a lot of the negative.
I don't know what you got on your.
Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean?
When
Like
I
they,
opened, I was
like okay,
he did what?
like look, every woman,
You
right?
finna put all his stuff outside.
No, but you know, I mean, mine is that. But I mean, primarily, right? A woman, right? She gonna post the angles and the filter that make her look the best. She ain't gonna show you how she look when she wake up.
I'm gonna say, I think
That's just what I'm saying.
I think it was a while ago that I made a post that I said I'm gonna start referring to a lot of females as ass and titties. They're not even gonna be females.
Exactly right.
Ass and titties, because when I look and
BBLs
I see
ain't
a
nothing but
profile,
2,500.
I look and I see a profile. All I see
A
is your
good
ass
one?
and
I don't
titties.
think
I don't see your face.
Girl from Miami.
I don't
Trust
see
me.
nothing else but head. I don't see
They
nothing
carbon
else but your
copies.
shoulders
Copy paste.
and your kneecaps. That's the only thing I see. I
Can't
don't
read.
see-
The bitch
I don't-
can't write. The bitch don't know how to capitalize. Can't write in
Yeah.
cursive. Yeah,
we not doing
it's all
that.
aesthetic.
We're not doing that.
And there's no, like you say, I love that you say you built foundations, because I feel like nowadays a woman leads with her looks, her appearance, and there's no substance there. You can't build with a
can't do
motherfucker
it.
that ain't got no substance.
I can't do it. You can look like you can be a dime or whatever they want to call. You can be a baddie, whatever they want to consider you. If you can't balance a checkbook, if you can't write in coherent sentences, if
Punctuation,
if
girl.
You can't write cursive, damn it.
If
Cursive.
you can't carry a full, intelligent conversation,
If you can't challenge me mentally,
exactly. If you can't do
intellectually.
it, I'm bored and
Yeah.
I want to go draw. on
bitches don't
somebody
even
wall.
read books no more. I'm an avid reader. They don't even. I
They
try
listen-
to
they
have. I have to.
listen
Du-
to
I hate that I have to dumb myself.
So-
Even I'm holding women accountable. I hate when I talk to some of my homegirls. I have to dumb myself down for them to understand. Like I said, subsequent.
It's your fault though.
No. Because I ain't got time to judge you right now. I ain't got time to judge you right now.
It is.
You do what the hell you
It's
want to do.
balance. Everybody you meet in your life.
We
That's
got
just
the
like
same
having an
24
idol,
hours.
It's
and you're not
it's
on their
either-
level. It's balance.
We
You
got the
people you
same
look up
24
to, people you
hours.
can
If
relate
you
to.
gotta-
So
if you
I'm not
gotta
finna.
dumb something down for somebody.
Yeah.
Instead of them, hey, listen, I think you need to.
But
brush
You have to
it."
dumb
Alright,
stuff
but-
down for kids. You ain't
Hold on,
gonna just
no,
like
no,
a
but-
child.
Where you at?
But what I'm saying is,
we do have to dumb stuff down.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's our.
I
fault.
feel like me doing that is a form of loyalty,
Yes.
right?
It
Because
is.
I'm
It
not
is
gonna.
because
I
you
don't
tryna-
want to.
If you trying to better them and help them, it is.
I don't want to
You
embarrass
don't
you,
want to belittle them
or
make them
yeah,
feel
you know what I'm saying.
something.
I'm
I
gonna
get
be
that.
But I'm
accepting
gonna
of
help
you.
you. along
My
the way.
love
at the
is
same
I
time,
will
yeah, like
accept
say,
you as you are.
when we done turning up, hey, let's have a little conversation.
Yeah, I'm not
So I
going.
have a question. What are acts of love that can show a person loyalty to you?
Acceptance.
That can reinforce
Acceptance.
loyalty.
Nobody's perfect.
I would say
But see, it's not about what you say; it's about what you do.
Yeah.
I would say having patience with people.
Yeah.
I would say comprehending and coaching.
Honesty.
See, I had an issue with a couple of females and I had to constantly say, listen, I'm not your father. I'm not trying to be your father. I'm not trying to teach you or tell you what to do. I'm trying to be coachable. I'm trying to help you understand this. I'm trying to be something that other than talking at you. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying? I'm trying to help you be better and show you ways that you can be better. But being mad at me for doing it,
You're
feel
sharing
like
that
I'm
experience and
being
knowledge.
I
that
think a
you
good
have.
one. I think first of all, I hate the city girl mentality. Number one, I think if I try to live in the ways of my grandmother and my mother, I feel like as a black woman, number one, we supposed to support our black man, and number two, I feel like whatever you give me, however I receive you, whatever you give me, as little as it may be, I will multiply that. I will add to that. You will grow in my presence. You don't see that a lot no more.
no, because you got Kaya over here.
But-
You feel me?
Cooking with
You
Kaya.
got cooking with Kaya over here.
Okay, what you want to say, Meg?
Well, I was gonna say what you said about accepting because again, I'm a communication person because I feel like if we could sit down and we could express our views and come to a common ground, whether we agree to agree or agree to disagree, and we can build from that, I feel like that's the act because now you're putting your pride to the side. I'm doing the same. And now we trying to find a common ground to where we can build. And I feel like when you have foundations like that, that's where the loyalty come into play. And I feel like everybody has an ounce of conditional loyalty, no matter what it is. That's work, your friends, your family, whatever. But I just feel like when you with somebody, you know, like I said, people have standards, right? They have standards. But I just feel like when you have an understanding, it goes a long way. So stuff that would be a issue in regular, I'm gonna say other relationships wouldn't be an issue with you all because, you know, it's just like when people have friends that are the opposite sex. Some people don't like that, but some people trust and they are so loyal, and their significant other has displayed, you know, when you go out with your friends, I know I don't have to worry about you and vice versa. I just feel like
That's another topic that.
Yeah, it is. But I just feel like that
No,
accepting,
it's right along
I
the
agree
line.
with
but
everything you
accepting
saying.
is a
Hold
major
on, let her
thing.
cook, dog.
What I mean
Yeah,
was
let me
that's
get in
some-
there, cook with
No,
Mego.
go ahead. I'm just-
Yeah,
I'm just saying
so-
something else that I would
No.
want to say. That same sex or different sex friendships, a lot of people don't agree, but it's necessary.
So would
it
y'all
is
say that
absolutely
is a challenge
necessary.
of loyalty in your
It is a
relationship?
challenge
You
because,
just gotta
again,
understand
I'm going to
your
use
boundaries.
my sister as an example. My sister is married. My sister don't smoke, drink. I'm sorry, sister, if I'm putting your business out. But anyways, she don't smoke, drink. She's an assistant principal. You know, she was by the books. Like, you know what I'm saying? She has a doctorate. Like, she, you know, did her due, and then, you know, once she graduated, then now she's married with 3 kids. Her husband's a doctor. Like, they were so by the books, right?
What's your sister name? That sound like my auntie. They both doctors.
What happened? Come, keep going, girl. Get on.
Wait, what you said? Wait, not even. What you said the thing was?
Come on, cook
Was
with
that
Megan.
like a challenge for
So,
the loyalty
okay,
in
so my
relationship?
sister in school, she was like a tomboy, right? She played sports. She was never a girl's girl, you know. She was always hated upon based upon females. She light skinned, Puerto Rican, black, whatever. So she always had male friends, same friends from high school up until now. She has one guy best friend. Well, she has 2, but she doesn't really have many female friends. And see, I'm the social butterfly. So my brother, he's kind of the same way as her, except he do everything under the sun. But anyways, her husband knows that. Her best friend came to the wedding. He sat there, you know what I'm saying? Like, at a point...
Was he a welcome guest?
Yes. Yeah, like, they both knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, and at a point, you know, she told him, like, you know, at a point we was in school, he liked me, but I didn't like him, but we were just best friends. He accepted that, you know what I'm saying? As for him, he has male friends, but... You know, she understands sometimes, you know, he does have friends from school that come around his family, you know what I'm saying? But they trust each other not to go off and do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a relationship is.
So how does she display that type of act to reinforce that type of loyalty with him?
Because
what does she do to make him feel like, you know what, I could leave her with this friend that I know liked her at one point in time, and let's say we have an argument that she ain't gonna go slide over with him. What is she doing that reinforces that type of integrity?
Because my
in
sister,
him?
she carries herself, and I look up to her. She carries herself not only, this is how she carries herself. She's a wife, she's a mother, she's a principal. She has an audience. So at any time, I'm always carrying myself above anything. When she's out with him, if it's something, any activities, it's early in the day. You call anytime, hey, you want to talk to him, that's that. But it's nothing to where, like, oh, it's 11 o'clock, we going to Zengali's. No, she don't do that because at the end of the day, like I said, she goes home. She knows
respects
she's
her
a wife.
household.
She knows she's
So
a
you
mother.
think that makes him, well, I can't even say think because that's not my wife.
Yeah.
That makes him feel secure.
It works for them.
Right. That's what I'm
it
about to say
works
because
for them.
one thing I
And
learned in
everybody
life
is different.
is I've never seen a time limit where those parts of your body just shut off and don't work.
Right.
Yeah.
It's 24 hours in a day.
And he doesn't
Let me
stay,
cook real
and he's also out of the state. I'm not saying if he was in the state, it would
It might be different, but different strokes for different folks. I
yeah,
just want to
but
know.
They,
the
I'm
acts.
saying, I know for a fact.
I
He ain't
feel
on
like-
the Bible.
okay.
Like,
I
I
can
feel
talk
like
about the act.
If the person I'm dealing with tell me, hey, this my homegirl. All right, she was there before I was there. Y'all never slept together. Okay, if you wanted to, you could have been slept with her, right? Because you knew her before me.
Right.
You haven't. So okay, number one, it's solidified. Y'all are just friends. With me, what I did once upon a time to prove, I said, okay, just sit here. I'll put the phone on speakerphone. You can hear how we talk because I'm more tomboyish than
Yeah.
I am feminine.
Correct.
So he hear me on the phone. I call him, my dog, like, what's up? I say, ain't nothing, killer, just chilling, bro. What you on? Hey, all these hoes scratching the nigga out. Yeah. and he can hear that. Listen, this is really just. I don't connect with women the same way. Like I can't decorate a room. I'm not Susie homemaker. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be trading cooking recipes. I'm the motherfucker, hey, we playing spades. What
See,
y'all niggas was fighting.
They like that.
That's
too.
how
Yes,
my personality is. So I tried to express that to my significant other. Hey, listen, this just my friend. You can listen, he has the code to my phone. Go through it. I have absolutely nothing to hide, because if I ain't want to be with you, I wouldn't be with you, because it's a billion people on the earth.
And
That's my common theme. It's a million motherfuckers on earth. I do not have to be with you. I'm here because I chose you.
Want you.
So, what my thing is,
I chose you.
with her sister and her husband, do you think that is an expectation for them not to step outside, or you think it's they trust each other?
I mean, when you married, you don't expect.
No. Not married.
No, they are married. No,
I mean,
oh,
yeah.
I'm just saying.
But
do
I'm
you
just
think
saying-
that's an expectation, or
Well, I can't. I'm gonna just say I can't speak on it because I don't know what they talk about behind closed doors. So I don't know what their marriage is based off of. So I can't say that. But I know if it were me, I would expect you not to do something. But if you did it at that point, it's my choice to deal with that. You know
And
what
I
I'm
don't go
saying?
looking for it either.
But I'm saying
Correct, and I'm not.
I'm asking because it's like that those two words, they mean the same.
Which ones?
That expectation, that trust.
Listen,
No, it's
they
not.
don't mean the same thing. Trust is more of an absolute thing. Trust is I trust that snake won't bite me. I trust that. I expect that snake not to bite me is a different thing. People walk into situations with expectations, right? Once you the acts of love that reinforce loyalty is a weird thing. Nobody has yet to answer it because nobody understands what goes into the loyalty. That box is still empty. What goes into loyalty? This, that, and the third. What acts do people perform? But then one thing that I'm hearing, and as I'm thinking about it, a promise is a comfort to a fool. People could perform all day long. They could say, look at what I'm doing. I'm showing you. And over here is where the magic's happening.
Right.
So you have to have a certain level of what you're willing to accept. So if somebody's willing to, loyalty to me, if somebody's willing to protect me, right, adorn me, publicly show that you're willing to be there for me, or show this display, that says, okay, this person's loyal to me. Versus, somebody that just says, I'm home early. I get home early. I'm performing a certain kind of way. I'm being a certain kind of way. That's loyal to them. Right. It's all about what you're willing to accept and what fits in that box for you to say, this person is acting loyal to me. They're displaying
The
it.
only thing in my box is action. I don't want to hear I don't want to hear no words. Show me.
Because I was going to say an example of that, and it's not even a relationship. What it is, it's a friend of mine. So we both do, like, photography on the side. Like, I just play around with it. He actually wants to pursue it. And I've been knowing him a couple of years, but our relationship is more tighter than people I've known for 10 plus years. But guess what? When I'm out and it's an opportunity, I put him on that before I put myself, because I support you and I respect you and my loyalty is with you. So
Are you dating him?
No. He has a girlfriend, but because I know I'm playing around with it, this is something you take serious. So I'm just saying, in a sense, like, my loyalty, like you said, action.
I think everybody should say what's in their loyalty box so we can have an understanding, because it's obviously different. What's in your loyalty box? What's in your loyalty box?
My loyalty is that you carry yourself the same way as if I was in the room, whether I'm there or not. Like you said, acceptance. And I just feel like how you said, it's the definition is kind of is watered down, but when I'm loyal to somebody, I don't sugarcoat nothing I tell you about myself, whether it's past, present, whatever. And it's like, if you were to do the same with me, I wouldn't judge you. I'm here to support you because I'm choosing to be with you because I love you, And it's just like, now I'm rocking with you, so it's nothing nobody can do or say. So I'm going to carry myself in a fashion, you know what I mean, as if you was right here.
What's in your loyalty box?
Pretty much of what she said in the beginning, how you carry yourself, whether I'm there or not. Like y'all said, protecting me and
a little bit of liquor.
on a public. Yeah,
bunch of liquor.
even just
Well,
outside in the public, like, yeah.
The only things in my loyalty box is action and don't try me. Just don't make me look stupid because I'm going all out. Don't try me.
Yeah.
What's in your box?
Probably more
305
so
be trying to get
trust,
out.
transparency,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. I think mostly.
Do you have a loyalty
Do I have a loyalty?
box?
I thought that's what
Yeah.
she just said.
No,
Damn,
but
like, I don't
because
give a fuck, I'm
her
just-
answer was like kind of like, transparent.
kinda
I don't-
vague.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
I think
have
it's
you ever
I think
thought
it's
pretty much the
because
same thing
it's-
what we
it's
said
real
too, but
simple.
you
No, but
adding
you
to
don't
it.
speak
It's,
for. I
it's
want
real simple and it's not complicated, but
Yeah,
people
your
complicate
requirements
it.
aren't.
People
as
complicate it
expensive.
more than it really is.
Right.
And
Right.
I just simple it as me, loyalty box or whatever. It goes back to, I guess, the Bible. Even though I'm not a whole Bible thumper and all that, but it's real easy.
Here we go.
Ecclesiastes.
Treat me like you
Do
want me to
unto
treat you.
me as you want done unto
Ecclesiastes.
But that's
my
not the
loyalty.
verse though.
But I
That's
don't-
not what the
It's
verse
not.
says.
It's not.
Read.
That's why I
You
said-
you done
that's why I
remixed the
said-
Bible, big dog. That ain't the
that's why I
verse
said
though.
I'm not a Bible thumper, but
Yeah,
it's
that ain't the verse.
so it's like
I feel you.
just
This
do
is
me
the
how you want me to
remix.
do you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you want me to lie to you,
Sound like Prince.
That defines loyalty.
tell me all your
That defines loyalty.
That's
It
in your
doesn't.
loyalty
So
box.
let me ask you: Do you
That's
ever
his
fuck
box.
up?
Do I ever fuck
Do
up?
you ever fuck up?
Every day.
So there's some of the shit that you fuck up and do. Would you want somebody to do it to you?
No.
All right then.
No, but what I'm saying is
That's what I said. I
The
don't
stuff
agree with
that I
that
do-
part, he said.
doesn't necessarily have to do with somebody else.
What is in your
My-
loyalty
my
box
fuck
in a
up-
relationship,
my
Blue?
fuck be
How
my
can I
fuck
be
up.
mad at
That's
you for the
another
same
reason
shit
why
I know
I
how
say
to
I
be
stay
at or I
single
could,
because
'cause
the stuff that I do, things that I go through, I don't want to take somebody else through.
Blue.
So if I
What is in
Bronze.
your loyalty?
Bronze.
Oh, I thought they was calling you Blue. Like that was your nickname.
no,
This is my first
that's-
time meeting you.
That's a retired name.
Oh, okay.
It's
Because
a
you
retired-
introduced yourself as Braun, but I was hearing
Yeah,
Blue,
that
so I
name
thought
is retired.
I apologize, Braun. What is in your? I don't want to hear all this other shoulda, coulda, woulda. Maybe if
What?
this is only about me, what is in your loyalty box in a relationship with a woman?
How can I show you that I'm
Period.
loyal? What is
Yeah.
in your box?
Bullet points, Braun.
Peace,
She said bullet points.
peace,
No,
Peace.
essays.
harmony, communication,
That's a good one.
being able to listen and express yourself to me. I think I said communication. Communication on any level. I don't care if I hurt you, you hurt me. If you feel like I'm gonna blow up on you, or you feel that I'm a judge, talk to me because you're not gonna know whether or not I am or not.
Can't read nobody's mind.
You can't read. I can't read your mind. So, understanding, be open-minded. Pain and love.
Pain is in your loyalty box?
It is because if I'm hurting, you gonna hurt with me or you gonna laugh.
Oh,
at me.
okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you going through something, I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna go through that pain with you. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
If I can't, I ain't got nothing for you.
Okay.
If I can sit here and play Madden 2K or whatever, and you over there crying, or you got something on your mind, and you going through it, but I'm over here playing video games, talking to the boys, how that's gonna make you feel?
I agree.
It's gonna make you feel like I ain't got your back. I don't support you. I ain't here for you. I'm not in your corner.
Okay.
So be in my corner.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Console me, I guess, or advise me. If I'm fucking up, tell me, Bron, you fucking up. Don't let me fuck up. Don't blow my head up and tell me, hey,
Don't let you
this
crash
is
out.
good.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's for a reason. Let me crash
That's
out
like two of
sometimes.
the things.
Corey, what's in your loyalty box?
All right, first off, like two of the things you just said about we suffer together,
Yeah.
devotion.
Yeah, it is.
You know, we
I'm
got
getting
to
old
be
and I'm
devoted
forgetting
to
words,
each other.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
And on that second one, hold me accountable. Hold you accountable.
Please do.
Accountability is key.
Because I believe
Communication is key.
I can't grow
Um,
if you're not telling me that.
Go ahead, Corey.
Oh, we was good.
Okay.
You know, we was good. I mean,
Devotion,
like those two, devotion,
accountability.
accountability, mutual respect. I mean, we gotta have some common ground. We have to be able to respect each other's opinions. We have to. Our mindsets got to align. You know, we kind of got to be in tune. You know, because if we're not in tune, we're out of whack. So how can you more or less come together and be one and operate as one? Because at the end of the day, in that relationship, it's all about being one. You know, you got my back, I got your back. And like you talking about this whole team thing. So it's like, if you don't have all those little things, you can't make any big things. Because it's the little things that build up.
Right. And it's the little things that break.
I'll wait. I'll wait for
I'm
my
dead.
boy, because I've been watching my boy this whole time.
That body report.
This nigga talking about he missed wrestling with his pillow.
Just, first of all, I don't expect no one from nobody. But I'm gonna just keep it real short and simple. Love me. 'Cause if you love me, all that other shit will fall in place. Everything we talk about, loyalty, care about, respect. If you really love me, all that shit will fall in place.
Should.
It should.
It should.
It should.
If you really love me, it does.
Because people will love you. People will love you or say they love you.
For their own reasons.
No. I'm not saying say you love me. I'm saying love me. There's a difference. You can say
it's,
you love me,
it's
but
people.
are you loving me?
It's some real
Show
sick
me.
people out there
They just saying they love me.
that really love you, but will still just do you harm. Like
Just drain you, man.
But that's the way
But
of
if
the
you
world.
love me,
You
don't
can't
it's
do
it's it's weird. It's weird. It's crazy. But they honestly,
And
truly
believe.
do love you, and believe it
They don't
in their mind, body, and spirit. But will still
It don't.
find some way to do wrong.
I
Let's
can
stay
believe-
positive. Let's
I
stay
can
positive.
believe in my
I'm
mind, body, and
I'm
spirit
a
that-
very positive.
You
person.
real. You're realistic. I can say
I
that.
am.
Yeah.
That's. I deal with realistic situations and logic. Like I do be off in the clouds. I am not the one. You can't take me serious sometimes. A lot of the times because that's how I stay centered by just being full of comedy, being positive.
Laugh to keep from
trust me,
crying.
I do
But
the
it
same
also help
thing.
keep you
Right.
grounded.
I do the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just
So-
like me feeling like that. It's just I'm talking about the end game of life because it's the problem where, and I'm gonna just say, and I speak on my faith and everything. Is I don't put my trust in men first of all foremost. So
I agree.
any-
I know
You
you're
can't.
And
You
anybody
can't
just
put,
saying-
you can't put
That's
your
what I'm
trust
saying.
in somebody
I can't
or
put my trust
something
in
that's
men.
lied to you from
That's
the
what I'm
beginning
saying.
of
So
time.
from Jump Street, what my love and loyalty come to is a higher power than that. Because be honest
Right.
with you, I'm protected.
right.
But no matter what a man could do, if I die tomorrow, I'm still safe.
But what he
If I
just
die right now, I'm still safe. So no matter what, because anybody in this room at any point,
Well, I hope
Can't
to see
do
you in
your-
2 weeks.
yeah.
Yeah, please,
But
please.
anybody in this room could do me dirty, dog.
Right.
It's just that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? At any point,
Mm-hmm.
because in some people may look at stuff as people doing them dirty, but you doing it in best interest because you gonna do what you gotta do for the best interest of your
protect
family,
you.
right? And you, right?
right.
I'm gonna
Regardless
say,
of who.
I'm gonna say,
answer that question.
I
For-
can't answer that question
your
without
family.
giving you a reason.
I don't want to hear to
because-
read your. You got any kids, bro?
I
No.
do.
All right, so you gonna do what's in the best interest of your child, correct?
I have and I haven't.
Sometimes I know we fuck up. We make mistakes. But
No, I
at the
didn't. I
end
didn't.
game-
I
End
didn't.
goal.
But if you haven't, but at the best that
Your
you
intention.
worried about, your intentions are to
That's
take care
the
of your
word
child, right?
intention.
Regardless
are.
of nobody
That's
else
the
in
word.
the room or
Not
anywhere else.
intentions.
Anyone we hollering loyalty to, or my best friend, buddy, whatever. If it come between any otherybody else and your child, who you gonna go for?
Oh, it's all day with them.
All right then. So
It's-
at
it's-
the end of the day,
it's all day.
I can't
Blood
say-
thicker than everything.
I can't say you wrong if you turned your back on me for your child.
Correct.
So I'm not mad at that.
I mean, you could because
I'm
that's
not,
your.
but
That's,
I'm saying I
that's
can't,
your
you
personal
can say what
opinion.
another person. No, it ain't a person. That's me.
no, I'm
That's
not
my
saying that
personal
Jamal.
you
black,
would.
bro.
I'm just saying.
What's
a
in your
person
loyalty
could,
box?
A person
person-
could say, "Man, you
still
wrong
working
for
on it.
choosing your
going
child
to the
over me,"
left.
But
and it's crazy.
That's
What
the
you
difference,
said
though.
was
I'm not
the-
talking about
It's
anybody in
time to
general.
wrap this
You
up.
talking about you,
I'm talking about me.
right?
I
and
work
I
to do it.
understand
That's
that. I hear you,
I'm
That's
and
why I
talking
started
about
going down
I
the
get
list.
that.
Me.
I
'Cause I
get
know
that.
at saying
I
that
got
people
homework.
can't
I
say
gotta
that.
finish.
People can't say that, but me personally,
You're not gonna say that. That's
all I'm
not
talking
you.
about in my own personal. This is I'm talking about my own personal perspective when I talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about everybody else and how they should receive stuff. And sometimes I'm still growing. I could be a hypocrite and fuck up and say I'm off. But
You
at
human.
the end of the, I'm human. But at the end of the day, we all on this fucking earth together. It's my personal opinion. right or wrong, we here together. As much as we won't say we stand on our own by ourselves, we in this room right now together. And right or wrong, I came up by myself, all that other shit, but we still together. We still humans. And like, I put my faith in God, so I don't know what a human gonna do the next day that might have something against me. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep my faith there. So no matter what you do, and what you do or may do, I'm still protected. I'm good.
I agree.
You feel me?
I
And that's why keep my love
I can
protected.
agree with that, regardless of people's religious beliefs. But every day I wake up, I feel like I'm good.
You good.
I believe that I'm good.
Thankful.
Because one reason I think of that, one reason why I feel like that is because I woke up.
Exactly.
So it's like, I gotta be good for today, unless it's my time. But today, yesterday, before, I'm good. Something keeping me here, something keeping me grounded, something is protecting me, or I'm just waiting for my time.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for my
What's
time.
in your box, Ja?
Jamal.
A Glock
This
40,
nigga right here.
a Glock 40, and a bunch of AR-15.
Big facts though. Whole lot of big shit.
Whole lot of big
But nah,
When I grow up, I want to be like him.
Because those are most definitely
be
going to be
better than
loyal to you until they jam. Let's hope they don't.
gotta keep it clean though.
But they're
Yeah.
going to be
But
loyal to you.
Acts of love that reinforce loyalty in me is the action part of it. People can sit down there and say I'm loyal to you all day long. All day long they can holler how much they're loyal to me. I pay attention to what people do. If you know disrespecting me in public is gonna make me question your loyalty to me, you wouldn't do it. If you know behaving a certain kind of way around certain people or doing certain things to me is gonna make me question your loyalty, you wouldn't do it. The minute I feel as though you're willing to go against what you consciously know will offend me, you're no longer reinforcing that idea in me, and I no longer desire to entertain what you think I should. The act of, that's all I care about. You show me that you're loyal to me, and I will go from there. Now, can people deceive you? Yes, absolutely.
All day long.
People are great deceivers. People are great at presenting themselves in a certain light. In a certain light that you don't even, realize you're being deceived. I'm on this whole enlightenment journey right now to figure out, the relationship between God, and God. You feel what I'm saying? So
I stopped that journey.
no, it's forever, and I think that's our purpose. So before we even dive into that rabbit hole, let's keep it here.
We can pretty much sum it up that loyalty is the bedrock of any strong relationship. As long as it is producing a safe haven where trust can thrive and love can flourish, there you go.
And it's performed.
In the conversation.
It is
that
performed.
reassurance.
It has to be performed.
That reassurance.
It's like if you have to ask yourself, if you finna do something that's wrong, and you think about that person, like your significant other or whoever you with, and you about to do something, and in the moment of you about to doing something, they image pop up, a thought, you think about them. I think you know when you're doing wrong, and you look at it like, dang, if you do something and you know that person wouldn't approve of it,
We can do the other.
Hold on, she about to give us the next topic.
We can do what other.
but
The other.
John, you're
I'm about to bounce.
not saying that
Oh wait, can I
we
say
give
something
up
real
on
quick?
God.
Go ahead.
But it was just about the conditional loyalty, because when I was looking at like different examples, everything have a breakdown. But pretty much how it was saying, like, just like if you shop at Target, right? I love Target, but I only go there. Right, you're right. But I'm just using an example. I love Target, but I only go when they have a sale. You still have a certain tie of loyalty. It's just, I only fuck with you in this period of time, which is why he was saying, like, with the homeboy that you don't talk to, but he was like, he could still call and check. He still has loyalty. Just because it's not a full circle of loyalty, it doesn't mean he completely doesn't have loyalty. So, like, a lot of stuff is just broken down into avenues, and I think people just try to group it as one. And that's it. Okay.
I just believe it's more
I like Publix
loyalty,
over Winn-Dixie.
and people have a moral code. When it comes to situations like that, moral codes come into play, not just loyalty. Like, if you a thoroughbred, then you gonna be thoroughbred. You gonna be A1 till it's
From day
over
one.
with. You know what I'm saying? So your loyalty also matches your personality, your characteristics. If you know that you never gonna do no grimy shit, to
But you
somebody,
can't say never, because just like he said, is that
he not.
no, not saying what he said, but what he said is that at the end of the day, his character, you could do dirt to him, he's still gonna remain the same, and that's
stay
what
true to himself.
his
He
loyalty.
he
He's
not
never
gonna
gonna
do nothing
change.
grimy. He not gonna
Correct.
do no dirt. That's in his character. That's him being A1.
Let's go back
That's-
to some shit I said though, because some people may consider it grimy. Because I say,
And he said
like
it's
I said
looking
at the
out
beginning,
for you.
Because I put up my boundaries like this here. I tell all my
Them
people,
his morals.
don't
Yeah,
tell me you
it's-
doing
it's-
dirt. Don't do shit around me.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
lie.
saying. It's in his
So
moral
I put
code,
my
and that
boundaries
comes
out there
to
too on people too.
protecting self.
Right.
So
That comes in protecting self and your moral code.
So you can't say somebody doing something grimy if you don't know the full circle of the situation.
If they did something grimy, they did something.
To you, it could be grimy, like how he said. You gonna look at the best interest
No,
at your kids.
I'm talking about what he went through, far as his homeboy and everything.
Yeah, no. But I'm
not
using an
saying that was
example.
I'm not saying that was grimy.
No,
I'm
but
saying-
he said, like, if you had to look out for your child and then, it's him in the play, you're going to look out for your child before anybody else. Some people feel like, well, nigga, why you ain't look out for me? You fuck
Yeah.
with me. But to
I
you,
wouldn't call that
this
grimy,
is
though.
correct, but some people would, is what he was saying.
And
That's why I
whoever would
said
don't know
you
the
can't
fucking definition.
categorize
Respectfully,
grimy.
but disrespectfully, they got life all the way messed
Yeah,
up.
they don't
Correct.
know
That's
what
what
the
he
fucking
was
definition of
saying.
the word is.
That's what he's saying.
That's my child. Like, this is my
Fuck you got
child.
going
Like,
on?
we
That's
cool.
what
That's my
he's
blood.
saying.
I
We cool,
created
we
that.
Cool.
It go hand in hand.
If that person ever had an issue with me protecting or providing for my child,
They weren't rocking
you
with
not
you
cool
first
with
place.
me. We not fam. You have no loyalty
Right.
to me. You only using me for what you can get or what I can do for you. But
Or
when
to
it
help you
comes-
out of a jam.
Right. When it comes to me doing for me or doing for those that I love, but it's not for you.
No conditions whatsoever.
Yeah,
Right.
nah, we not rocking like
You
that.
is dead. Nah.
Yeah, we not rocking like that. So me,
sorry.
that's where the loyalties separate. Like
I agree.
I gotta cut you off. I can't deal with you.
All right, that was a good topic. We went north, south, east, and west.
came
We
back?
will be
Yeah, so
back February
show me
the
your cushion.
10th, and we will be talking love versus lust. Can you tell the difference between the two?
Yes.
This is your girl Portia K, the silent killer, and I am out.
Stay at
God,
Kanye
this
South.
motherfucker.
It's your girl Pam. Have a good night.
goddamn.
Big Bron, you know. All right, y'all. Deuces.
Yeah, this boy Kingpin. Want to shout out to people that tuned in. Love y'all.
Shit.
That nigga said shit.
You put on a t-shirt. Shit. With
That
on the t-shirt.
man from the wire to trademark that.
Dave Davis.
Shit.
Shit.
That's your boy John in the building. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Happy birthday to my homie John out there.
That birthday cuz.
Happy
He
birthday.
turned 65 today.
Happy birthday.
No, but happy birthday, John.
Yeah, it's better be drunk when I see you.
His hair older
Close
than
us
you
out.
is.
Tony Meg.
Okay, what it do?
Hey, this your boy, the famous Mr.
It's the famous
Nobody.
Mr. Nobody.
It's famous.
All right,